Yo, what's the deal? Y'all already know we're back for another beautiful episode on the Made Revenue On Air podcast. And we're here tonight with a very special guest, LIL CEMI. What's the deal? Talk to us. But look, not only do we have LIL CEMI in the building, but Speedy and ZAY DOOBIE is back.
Three-time champion.
So look, the fact that they're back, I have a feeling that they have something good to tell us.
Hey, what do we have to tell them, y'all?
This is going to be the official announcement. I ain't going to say we're a group, but this is going to be the official announcement. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been seeing us together every day. Y'all been seeing us locking in, popping out everywhere. So we're going to let y'all know when y'all see us and you see the trio, it's nothing but united shit talkers. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And just know that the shit that we about to put down on y'all, it's like you gonna see a whole different side and perspective. Like, who the fuck are they? Because you like what? Like,
okay, so united shit talkers. And you said it's not a group, but what? This is the album?
This is just a family tie. You know what I'm saying?
Movement.
Like we're all independent, but at the same time we're coming together as a collective. We're sharing visions with each other, all of that, making shit happen. Like,
okay, so look, so united shit talkers already sound like it's about to cause chaos in the city, right? Right?
We already are chaos. They don't see it.
So tell us about this. How much tracks do y'all have on the album?
Man,
that shit.
Wait, so is it gonna be like one of them Chris Brown albums? You got like 23.
Nah. You gonna want to listen to at least every song, though.
Okay. Can we what's the title? Like, you feel like
UST, man.
No, for like one of the hottest track on the album right now.
Ooh, I'm gonna give that to y'all.
I'll say side B for me.
Side B.
The crazy thing is, we only officially right now. I think we only have like 2 songs. Officially for the tape, we only got 2 songs. We got a bunch of shit cooked up, but
like officially recorded.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Got you.
And the crazy thing is, me and Speedy came to the real struggle. She don't even know it, but we gonna give her the breakdown after this. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, but the layout. I'm talking about the layout is finna be beautiful, y'all.
So look, just saying that, right? Do we have a big feature on this album?
Hey. Yeah, us. What you talking about?
Yeah,
fuck the next nigga. Fuck. I can assure you, you definitely gonna have some family members in that bitch. I mean, we gonna definitely have Biggie on that bitch for sure.
Okay. So it's not just you three. Like, you actually have more. Okay.
It's gonna be a whole lot of flavor in your ear.
I'm not gonna lie though. Shout out to Paper. Like, Paper.
Wait, what's that? What's Paper?
Shout out my man Twist Papers, man. My nigga Twist Papers, man. If you're not hip to him, man, go get hip to him, man. Been putting in work for a long time. You're gonna keep putting in work. We're gonna keep putting in work. And now we're gonna all put in work.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Just trust the process.
Right.
That's where I'm at with you.
Me and Simi made a couple of cameos and a couple of music videos and fuck around and shit our own. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I love the vibe, man. Love the vibe. Great energy, man. Just the fact that you guys like really came together, you know, putting together the tape and everything like that. What has the vibe and energy really been like for y'all? Because I know y'all say y'all have two songs ready, but like when y'all got together and decided to make this happen, what was that moment like?
Shit, I mean, it felt great because I feel like it's rare in general, because in the music industry there's a lot of independent things going on and people going against each other. Nobody's really like
coming together.
You can come together, but most of the time it's fake. But when you find something real and you find a friendship in somebody and then you find music in each other too, it's on a different level. Like, that's how you make it. You just have to have a whole bunch of people around you who want to do the same thing as you, and they're really trying to do it.
100%. And just saying what you just said is so important. So when did y'all know that, okay, boom, we have that type of vibe with each other, that energy, and like we know this shit is real?
It's shit, boy. It's crazy. It's weird. It's weird. Like, it's on some movie shit. When we get to where we need to be, I mean, we definitely gonna shoot a movie about this shit. But like, it damn near like mended. It started to work its way into itself. As you see, like me and Speedy, we kind of got it closer. But then on that same tip in the same midst of that time, me and Simi was getting closer as well. And then we fucked around and all got close on one accord. Okay. And once that was the case, niggas ain't never looked back since, honestly.
Got you. So when did, all right, because I know, did y'all all meet at a certain platform, or like did y'all just know each other? Or wait, what was that?
No, we did. But
let's just say we met doing the shit that we were supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
I feel like things happen. You feel me? Like I was just telling you, we were somewhere that we no longer belong, or somewhere we don't be going no more. But in the midst of that, we found each other. So
going no more.
Everything happens for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
so it's like hell. Hey, don't be playing slow. I'm not lying to you, bro. You a part of this. If you want to get tagged, everyone.
We can keep going.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. So. All right, man. So you know what? Like I said, great vibes, man. Great energy. You know, glad to have all of y'all here under the same roof. You know, so LIL CEMI. Tell us about the name, man. Where did it come from?
LIL CEMI?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was in middle school, I didn't take like rap serious. Like I liked to rap, but I wasn't thinking, I want to be a rapper for real.
Okay.
But I would freestyle and shit. So I was like, my new name is gonna be Emmy with the CEMI. I was like, bitch, fuck you talking about?
Okay.
Like,
so like CEMI came from like.
Yeah, like
Never rapped like that before. I mean, she ain't never.
Oh, you don't even know about the old shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Spit us some old shit.
Yeah,
I don't even
go ahead, freestyle.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, right. She wanna try to get a nigga to freestyle. Go ahead, give me something.
Hold on. Y'all putting me on the spot. My brain just spot. Wait. Give me 2 technical seconds, please.
Y'all already know,
I
man.
didn't hear one bar.
Yeah, for sure. We live in effect, man. Y'all already know, man.
Okay, say that.
Hold on.
She said, "Let me hold on."
It's tripping.
No.
It seems like it's always like that, right?
That's crazy. But I said.
What she said?
Yeah. I said.
I said BTA. I'm finna get the bell.
My eyes so cold, they sun phenomenal. Stacking up my money, bitch, I'm building up my wealth.
What?
Sitting at the top, I'm not talking about no shelf.
Damn.
I'm a top-notch bitch. I like nice things. I like top-notch shit.
Okay.
Believe me when I tell you I do not want
What's
your
up,
bitch. When they see my name, I'ma get a million clicks. Rolling big blunts, but I'm chilling with the doobie. We smoking big gas, got my brain for little bitch. My new bitch is a snack, so I call it Little Scooby. You always be a little whack like a movie that's on Tubi. If she in my way, I won't tell a bitch, excuse me. I like bad bitches. I be hella fruity. I like bad bitches that always shaking booty. I'm trying to hit the hoes. I ain't talking Call of Duty.
Yo, LIL CEMI in the motherfucking building, yeah.
I just needed the platform. He had to.
Of course. So you started this. You said in middle school, right? Like when you actually started rapping, but you didn't take it serious or anything like that.
I would say like the end of 8th grade to like the summer before high school. It's crazy because shout out to Gerard, J DeMarco. He actually, when I met him, that's when I really started rapping because we would be at the playground after Wet n Wild closed.
Okay. So wait, are you from out here or Las Vegas?
Yeah, I'm from Vegas.
Okay. And are you still in high school or?
I'm 20.
Oh, okay.
What you talking about?
You gotta make sure you look young. You look young.
I turned 21 this year, guys.
Okay, for sure.
Put a date on it.
December 20th.
So you started in middle school, and now like you're really into it. Now that you're into it, man, and you've been doing this stuff for a while, how do you feel about it?
I love it, to be honest. I feel like it's a part of me now. It's not even like separate from me.
Yeah.
Because like, no matter what I go through, whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, whenever I feel a new energy, I feel the need to make like a song. Like I'm like, I need to put some energy into this. I need to, like, if I go through something bad, I want to get on a song. I'm like, I need to alchemize this energy.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what? The best music comes from your emotions and your pain. You know what I'm saying?
So I like to be goofy though.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you, like the freestyle you just did, that was fun. I could tell that was fun and really cool. Turned up, like you could really, like take that to a party and like have some fun with it. Now, when it comes to like your emotional songs, have you written anything emotional?
She was just cooking some shit up right before this.
I got a few in the vault.
Yeah. And how did that come about? Like, what was you going through at the time when you had those songs?
Talk about it.
So I ain't gonna talk about too much, but I've definitely gotten my feelings hurt, and I've been through situations that made me grow as a person.
Okay.
But in those moments, like, it's not even anything specific. Like whenever, like I said, whenever I go through anything, I like to put a song on it. But there's been moments where I was low and I put that energy into a song, and I don't know.
I know you don't want to talk about it much, but what particularly caused that low moment for you?
A broken heart.
A broken heart for a relationship.
I ain't even.
Broken heart.
No, you trying to no. Like everything's good now. Everything's good now. Okay. Like I be chilling. You feel me? Like I'm way stronger and shit.
But
like,
you know what though? You never know. Like who's gonna see this? Who's gonna watch it? Who's gonna be like?
Exactly.
Wait. What was that?
Exactly.
Hey, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
No. What I'm saying is like you can actually like help somebody. Yeah, you can like change somebody's lives. You can help them, and like you can really, people who's going through the same thing, right? You don't have to say exactly what happened.
Say, I didn't even mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
I got ADHD.
I was finished anyway.
Okay, so what I can say is that everybody experiences it. So I'm not like like I went through so much, like you know what I'm saying. But
everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody, everybody goes through shit, and I feel like everybody has to feel the lowest lows so they could be at the highest points. Because if you didn't have a low moment, you wouldn't know what the high points were. So when I think about these things, like the reason I don't want to like exactly call anything out is because I know energy wise it brought me to low points, but it also brought me to the highest highs, and I'm forever grateful for the whole situation or any situation that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't want to like, cause like I learned from it. You feel me? I became who I am because of what I've went through. So I'm living it. I don't gotta explain it.
100%. 100%. All right. Well, Cemi, y'all, y'all already know. So Lil Cemi, man, you're on the music scene right now. Obviously everything is looking good for you, feeling good. I could tell. So after this album with like with the Dooster and the Speedy, what's the next big move? Like, what do you have in mind?
Hey, listen. So I haven't even told anybody here right now either. But I was thinking about dropping an album. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But I just need to piece it together a little bit more, and I'll start dropping it on Instagram.
Okay. So you're talking about like a studio album or just something that you like want to work on personally and.
If it would be a studio album, like I have songs that I would add to it, but I would get them redone like more professionally.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Now that you're in the game, you guys are all in the game. There's a lot of levels to this. You get what I'm saying? So there's a professional level. There's the level that we're at right now, getting started, right? Yeah. And putting things together. When it becomes really professional on a higher scale. And like stuff start changing around around you and everything for all you guys. Where do you want to see yourself with this thing 5 years from now, or even sooner? Let's just say next year. Where do you see yourself with this?
By next year, I want to be the best version of myself that I can possibly become by that time.
Okay.
So when I say that, I can't estimate exactly where I'll be at, but I know that I want to be as far as I possibly can be, and I'm gonna keep grinding to be there. So as high as I can, the top if it's possible. Like,
what do you think it takes to be at your highest level in this music game?
You have to be yourself. You have to also be very aware, like, of being observant. And you can't absorb what's around you, because there's a lot of evil shit in this world. There's a lot of bad things, but there's a lot of good to it too. And you just have to hold yourself accountable and be, just be. Okay. Like you have to be, but you also have to work hard at the same time. Like you can't, like you're gonna have moments where you feel like you're at the lowest point, but you still gotta grind, because you're gonna wake up the next day and regret it if you don't.
100%. And you sound like a real spiritual person, a real believer in like faith and energy and everything like that. Where did that come about?
Right.
I'm spiritual. Like, not the kind where it's like they're posting on TikTok and the tarot readings and all that. But when I say spiritual, I mean like I believe in God 100%. And I believe like parts of the Bible and things like that. But I'm not like religious. And that came when I was like 14, 13, because before I didn't understand. I didn't know. I used to go to church when I was younger, but I just wasn't sure,
Yeah, of course.
But then, I became that age, and a lot of I went through a lot back then too, like home
got you, because I was gonna ask that too, because usually when you really like we like, for example, I grew up as well, like with my grandma, and she was teaching us religion and everything like that, right? But I really found religion for myself when I turned 17. Church. And I went through something very dramatic, tragic, and like, you know, like this is actually my book about it. But what I'm saying is,
I don't mean to intrude, but brother, you digging deep in us. Would you like to reiterate a little bit about it?
About a little bit. Speedy, do we ever talk about what I went through?
We ain't talk about your conversation. We want to know. We want to know. Me and Simi though.
I feel like talk more about your brother than we did your
my experience. Like so long story short, when I was 17. And I used to smoke heavy and stuff like that. One night, it was a year exactly after my brother's death, on his death day.
God rest his soul.
And I was smoking a little joint with my homies that night. But for a week or two, like, my family was noticing me acting different. And it's like a ghost story, get ready. Right. So they were noticing me acting different, and they was like, what's going on with him? Like, he's just been wearing this black hoodie though, like, for a week straight, right? And like they said so they said like, oh, I wasn't taking showers. I'm like, y'all crazy. I take showers. I don't know what y'all talking about. But mentally, I guess I wasn't there. Then leading up to the night when I smoked that little joint with the homie, I tripped out. Like, I was starting to see my dead brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy, right? I was starting to see my dead brother, and I was like, oh, like, I was telling my people, it's like, look, he's trying to come get me, he's trying to take me with him, and shit like that, right? I was 17, and they was like, you gotta stop, like, what's going on with you? Like, do you hear what you're saying? You're talking about you seeing your dead brother. And that night, long story short, I just boom, something happened in my brain. I just tripped, and I started running to the homie house. Banging on his door. I was like, hey, bro, I need you. My cousin was, I need you. He was like, what the fuck going on with you? And I ran to the car. They would all my people hopped in the car with me trying to take me to my mom's house. I'm like, nah, take me to the hospital. They're like, nah, we got to take you home. What? So long story short, I'm in a car, and like my cousin, like, my heart started racing. It almost popped there, and then my auntie was like, calm down, like, your heart about to pop. Like, I was having a heart attack. And then my cousins grabbed me from the back seat to calm me down. I turned around, and they just looked like demons trying to get me, like demons, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? Put up to the like, it was a light coming up, and like it was off the intersection of Crenshaw and I think like Florence. The cemetery was right there next to it, right? So I was like, basically death was calling me. And then I hopped out the car window right there, and I ran up to a fucking police car that was happened to be parked at the light. And he had a big ass 9mm to my face, and I was like, help me. It was a black man too. Not like that. Like, I feel like I'm grateful for that.
Right. That it wouldn't have been,
my face would have been gone.
It wouldn't be
yeah. But long story short, you know, hopped out the car window, man, and ran to this police car. Like, they said I just sat on the bench. Well, I remember just sitting there on the bench too, and like just like saying my brother's name over and over in my head. And I had his name tatted right here. You feel me? Like on my arm. But before I had the rest in peace, it was just his name. You feel me? So yeah, it was a crazy trip, man. And after that, like, my life ain't never been the same. But when that happened to me, I realized the devil was real, God was real, and like there was a lot of spiritual shit going on in this world. But yeah, that's when I found faith, you feel me, and found God. Like, before I start tripping out, I was like, God help me, and everything started happening.
Because it puts you into a different perspective.
Yeah, like, the world was different around me. Like, everything was fucking different around me. You feel me? And like, ever since then, I just start like, shit was crazy. But this ain't about me. This ain't about my story.
Y'all see how I pulled that out? You see how I wrote that out on y'all?
He got me. Yeah, but we ain't talking about me. We here tonight for Semi. So Semi, man, glad to have you here once again. You know, And obviously the journey, like you said, been good for you so far. Is there any big names in the industry that you actually look up to right now, music wise? Who?
YNJ. The Gucci man.
YNJ.
Damn, I'm assuming.
Yeah. What do you like about him?
I feel like his flow, and that's one of the rappers that I've been listening to since back then when I was freestyling and all that, and I always looked up to the flow. I was like, I want to learn from me.
Oh, is that where you get your flow from?
If you hear it, like people, you go hear the YNJ in there.
You know, it's crazy, Simi, because I was listening to Lil Brazy. Do you know who that is?
I heard it, but I don't recall.
He's a little white boy. Like he's a little 13-year-old.
Oh, you're dumb. You're dumb.
What you trying to say?
You're dumb.
I'm like, damn, he sound like Simi.
That's your brother, bro.
Hey.
But look, Simi, he got bars.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring up Lil Brazy real fast.
Yeah, turn one little nigga up, man. That's your brother.
Hold on.
Y'all gotta get a PEEDY.
Please,
Hold on.
That's my fault, bro.
It's okay.
She not shaking fat ass. I don't want the weed that you smoke. Shit is not gas. Bobby Hill, Bobby Drill, bitch, do not make me crash. Bobby Hill, Ricky, Bobby, bitch, not laugh.
Yeah, y'all gotta work.
It's hard.
Exactly. I'm like, this is Simi. I'm like, what? But Lil Brazy, man, everybody been on his ass because
I see it. I see the vision. I see what you mean.
Yeah. But no doubt, man. I see something really great happening here between all three of you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I think I told you that before. I was like, damn, y'all need your own group. You know?
I showed them.
Not for sure. You know, so y'all, so you know, so far, like, I'm really proud of y'all, man. Just stepping into this game and just knowing, like, right, as much as it takes to be here, you know, and just going through the things that you guys are going through now and went through, you know. I'm just really proud of y'all that y'all continuing this journey. Now, speaking of like continuing this journey, what are you doing this for?
I'm doing this for the better cause of everyone.
Church. Trying to feed my family off this bitch.
And I ain't even talking family. I'm talking. I feel like the momentum we're building right now, the vision I've been seeing, I'm starting to really feel it. You know what I'm saying? And not just in me, I'm talking about the people around me too. There's a lot of stars that are coming up in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie.
So I better be on the lookout.
Yeah.
It ain't just us.
So it's just like, it's for everybody. We gotta put Vegas on the map, and we gotta change this whole vibe going on in this world. Cause like I said, it's a lot of fuck shit, and there needs to be some more fun, some real shit. Cause it's turning real fake, real grimy. There needs some more like
unity.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I want to give a shout out because my pops, he had a conversation with me, and he was saying that seeing us when he sees me, Simi and Speedy together, he was saying like we're gonna be. He sees the vision of us bringing. What she was saying, like that feel good, that happy. You don't gotta worry about a gun. You don't gotta worry about being the flyest nigga. You don't gotta worry about the baddest bitch. You gonna pull up, fuck the party up, fuck the dance floor up because you feel good because that song made you want to move. You feel me? Like that kid and play aura. Pops always told me, he was like, y'all definitely, I think y'all gonna be the ones.
Right, because when I see y'all, man, like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all together, I feel like if a big enough person see y'all, he's gonna want to wrap y'all up, or he is gonna want to take y'all, like really take y'all under their wings. You know what I'm saying? See, but and that's another thing though, right? When it so
pick us
when
up.
it comes to this music industry, how do y'all stay away from like, or how do I put this? Because it's like, y'all already seen the snakes in the industry. Y'all already seen it, right? So how do we avoid things like that heading into the future?
I'll leave it up to God. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
You hear me?
God gonna cut anything out that's not for me, that's not working with me, that's not building me up. Alright, so at the end of the day, everything gonna happen for a reason, and whatever sever itself off, that just mean it wasn't for me. It was just for the time being, for whatever experience, lesson, whatever it is I had to.
Just for that phase,
just for the moment.
100%. And then this industry is packed with a lot, man. I'm talking about a lot of good energy, bad energy, fake energy.
And I feel like, you can't block it. Like, I'm not gonna say you can avoid it, but you can peep it before you get yourself into some weird shit and observe it and then get out of the situation. But you can't, like, you're not gonna be able to just look at somebody
just like and just really tell off top, like, damn, like, this is somebody I don't want to. Right, 100%. And now when it comes to this industry, we know that they like to change a lot, change people, and like just change. Right. How do y'all go about that? If y'all coming out, let's just say y'all do have the hottest trio, that's how we say trio album, right? Yeah. And like y'all do get picked up, like this big label see y'all, they was like, okay, let's start separating people. See, boom, we want Semi. Boom, this person. Oh, but let me just take Speedy. So
I want to say something though. I want to give Lil Sis her props because the dynamic that we have formed as far as within this trio. I was telling Speedy, and I was telling everybody that we have these personal conversations with. One of our weaknesses is the next person's strength, and the next person's strength is one of our weaknesses. So to give her flowers, to piggyback off what y'all was saying, she real good at peeping the spiritual shit, the bullshit out. Yeah. So she'll call it out. Just, I don't know, guys. That was weird. Did you see that? And I'll see some shit, but I won't see it from her perception. So I really applaud her because personally, like I really don't give a fuck to you. I see some shit. All right, this is cool, but it don't really bother me that much. Speedy ass just gonna sit in the back, stroke his beard, and not say shit. So like, she really be the one that will get us out of some trouble or get us out of some. All right, I don't think we need to be there. I don't think we need to go. You feel me? So shout out to Lil Sis.
Thank you.
Got you.
I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He said that part.
He said, "Oh, you're ignorant," but you said, like I said, look what he doing right now. He said there.
I'm getting my head.
No, but I'm a real big energy person. So it's like I don't like to speak on it too much, but I'm gifted in that sense. Like I can always feel something, and I just mean like in general. Like I pick up on things. It's crazy.
Sure. So I don't know if we got into it earlier. So like you said, you're a religious and spiritual person. Are you like a Christian?
No, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. Like I believe in God, but I'm not like. I don't believe fully in the Bible, you could say. Like, I believe parts of it. I believe God was here. I believe Jesus and all of that. Yeah. But I think God is an energy. I think God is just the higher source, and I think very highly of God. I love God so much. I just have a different way of looking. I love Jesus Christ. But like I said, I'm big on energy, and I think God is just the big energy that created all of this energy.
Right, 100%. And me and my coach was just having this conversation before I left the gym today. He was like, "Oh, I don't believe in Jesus or something like that, or God." I'm like,
"What's up with you, nigga?"
Right. No, I was like, rephrase that. Right. He was like, he explained it to me like that. He was like, "All right, so." Just not to get too into it, but he was just like, the Bible is this, that, and like religion came from like slavery and stuff like that. And like, you know, he like really broke it down, and I was like, makes a lot of sense because I don't fully believe word for word everything in the Bible either. But don't tell my grandma that because she
don't tell my grandma.
Dope ass.
No, a lot of my family though, they don't believe in God like at all.
Really?
Like I wouldn't like a lot of them. They're confused though. They're not like they're not like I don't believe in anything. But they just they never fully figured it out.
You know what I told them too? I was like, that's because you never experienced them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Church.
You've been through some stuff.
Church.
Yeah.
I just told y'all what I've been through.
Church.
And I told y'all the moment that I really started experiencing God and believing in God, right? You've been through some stuff. A lot of people who really don't know God or just don't think God is real, that's because they haven't had that moment of where he really saved their lives and really changed their mindset and really showed them how real he is. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like the way I am, a lot of it comes from my mom with the energy thing, because she believes like how I explained it, but in a different like perspective when it comes to all of that. But she's always been a little bit more gifted than a lot of people too. But I feel like she kind of like gave me more or something, like, or I just figured it out a different way. Like,
100%. Got you.
I'm like my pops too. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
They're crazy though.
Right. So cool. All right. So like just outside of music and everything like that, you're still a young lady. You know, you're about to be 21. Cool. Yes. Like I know you see like a lot of stuff on social media, and there's a lot of people out there. Is there anybody out there that like a celebrity that you're inspired by?
No, I've never really been inspired by celebrities. Like I'll be inspired by their art or like what they've created, but I'm not one of those people that gets like starstruck and things like that. I kind of see them normal.
Gotcha. So what about the Kim Kardashians? You don't like any of them?
I don't hate them. But I'm not one of those type of girls. Like, I'm not, oh my god, the Kardashians, that's one of the baddies. Like, I'll be saying shit. Like, you feel me? Like, clapping.
What about y'all? Y'all like the Kardashians and stuff?
No, but what I will say is,
wait, on that baddies though, for sure.
They cute though.
Wait, what's wrong with the Kardashians?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't even know.
Wait, y'all don't like see the Kardashians and be like, damn, man, they some real boss women and everything.
No, I mean,
I think they look good.
They can.
That's about it. I don't.
But I'm gonna be real. I don't pay attention to them like that.
Okay.
So for me, like,
for y'all, is it like strictly music and stuff like? I know Zay said baddies. Like,
come on, no. See, I'll rock with baddies though, but that's because of Stunner Girl, bro. She's the West.
Yeah. So wait. So what about the baddies? Do y'all like?
Them bitches be squabbling. Them bitches be squabbling.
Y'all don't get what he's saying right now.
No, wait. What am I saying? I'm asking.
What you're doing right now?
What do I do?
Listen. Niggas nowadays are killing. These bitches are really getting in the field and squabbling.
You know what though? Squabbling. Because like my daughter's mom, she made me watch it, like the intro for the baddies, right?
Made you watch it? It's crazy.
Nah, for real. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
You ain't gonna catch that though.
I was like, what the fuck is this shit? They just started whooping each other ass.
I'm there for the fights.
I'm really whooping feet in ass.
And I was like, what the fuck? Why are you watching this shit? Because she usually watch like the Kardashians and shit like that too, you know what I'm saying? Which like, you know, like they're inspirational women and shit like that in the industry and everything like that. So the reason why I asked y'all about celebrities and stuff like that, because y'all need to understand too, when it comes to this music stuff, it's not just gonna be surrounded by music. You feel me? It's not just gonna be surrounded by music and just music, right? You're gonna have a lot of people that you're gonna have to work with one day.
See,
you get what I'm saying?
One thing I will say for me at least is that I'm not like it's a nice fabric. I don't have nothing. Stop touching. It's nice fabric right there. No, but I don't know these people personally, so it's like I can't say I've interacted with them or nothing like that. So it's like when the time comes where I am in those rooms around these certain people, then I'm not gonna like, you know, discredit them or nothing like that. Like everybody's in that room for a reason, but like I'm gonna just act accordingly. Like,
100%.
Vibe with them, see how they go.
So let's just say one day you guys do get signed to a major label, record label, and everything like that, right? There's gonna have to be a lot of collaborations with certain celebrities and like certain people in the industry. Is there somebody or just like just certain people that y'all wouldn't want to work with? Any specific group or just business or whatever the case may be that y'all would. That y'all will probably be like, well, I don't want to do certain stuff because of my image. When it comes to your image,
I was waiting for him to drop that word.
What?
I was waiting for him to drop that word.
What image?
The image.
You do mean like people that are big right now, or people?
No, just in general. Like, is there any specific like anything that y'all wouldn't want to work with because
to give you for example, like gang related people?
Right there you go.
I don't want to work with them because
like so when it comes to like when it comes to like but it's because the reason why I had to name actual like stuff that's out there is because like it's gonna be on a bigger scale. You get what I'm saying? So it's not just gonna be like community type situations, right? When y'all get a little bigger, it's gonna come real big.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I'd never work with no woman abusers. I'd never work with no fucking weirdos like that do shit to women. That's the biggest thing that I thought of when you said that.
Right.
Or somebody that's just like evil. Like I couldn't even specify, to be honest. That's why I'm like, can you like?
No, for sure, understandable. And I just have to obviously have to know how to ask the questions a little better and like rephrase it to where like it's an understanding question and with a understanding statement when it comes out. You know, when you have to answer it. Yeah. So just okay, got you. No problem.
Like as long as you're not evil and your morals aren't to do evil things.
I want genuine shit, man.
Yeah, I only want genuine shit around me.
If that shit didn't come from the soil, let that shit boil.
100%. So just being out here in Vegas and everything like that, man. When I first got out here, I was like, damn, it's not much music out here, right? Do y'all feel like it always felt like that, or do y'all feel like there's something that's been building in the city?
Something's building right now for sure.
What he just said.
Yeah.
What I will say though is I was on Vegas like rappers back like at the end of high school because my homies put me on. So like James West was one of them that I like remember, and Poop Pistols.
I remember that.
You know, in particular. So like being in high school and hearing them, it was like okay, like this was like Vegas like rap, you know, kind of thing. And so after that, it wasn't like I really heard any buzz or like any like you know noise or anything like that. Or I mean that but that like you know that's just always it's always been there. That'd be the same as saying like Neo. And you like
what you know about that, bros?
Like, bros,
shout out to Shamar. I mean, my pops grew up with that nigga.
No, facts though. But then like recently, like I told you at the shows and stuff, like seeing what Vegas like really had to offer, and then meeting like Semi, you feel me, Doobie, Biggie, Jay, and all them people. It's like you know. It showed
start flipping rocks over, and I really started
something I didn't even know was out. Yeah, something I didn't even know were expected.
Right. So, what do y'all? Who do y'all think is like the biggest artist out here right now?
Us. I'm gonna be 1,000. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Like, it's people that I know, and you feel me. Like I listen to and shit like that. Like, I could shout out niggas, but I ain't finna start shouting niggas out because I'm gonna forget niggas. But like. If you really want to be 1,000, the only thing I tell people all the time, like before I even found these people, now that I got us and it's us against everybody else, I'm talking about all we need is the exposure. Let me say that to the camera. All we need is the exposure. All we need is the exposure. All we need is the exposure. So like, once all eyes get on us, they're not gonna get off of us.
Got you.
And to piggyback off of that, I feel like what he's saying in another sense is that we're already that, but we're in the process of making everybody see it. It's already there. They just don't know it yet. You get what I'm saying? Like
literally.
Okay, right.
And I feel like there's a lot of momentum building in Vegas. Like there's always been a scene that I've seen like growing up around, but not everybody, but the people that are like pursuing it, they're starting to be seen more in Vegas in general. Like, I see a lot of different groups coming together, a lot of people doing their big ones, and I give applause.
Do you feel like that's because there's a lot of people that come from different cities and come out here and like get together, or do you feel like there's something like really from Vegas that's about to explode and like pop out from here?
Because there's people from a lot of places here right now. There's not a lot of people originally from Vegas. If you ask around, it's rare. Like that's what I'm saying. But I feel like it's both.
How do y'all feel about that? Like being born and raised in Vegas, like people just coming out here and like.
Fuck them, but I love it though.
I have a love hate with Vegas. I love my city, but I want to move to Miami when I'm older.
Yeah, why?
Just for like a year or two.
I definitely want to live in New York for a minute.
Yeah.
Take me to Seattle.
What the fuck? You did say that.
Wait, are we talking about to visit or to live?
You want to live in that gloomy ass place?
Why?
Because it's gloomy as fuck.
I like the rain, bro.
Turn around and die.
Turn around and die.
I love the green in Florida. Like in general, because I have family that lives out there.
She really a Florida jet.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. I lived out there for a few years when I was growing up. Like, I'm a Florida jet.
Do you think like you could start a real career out there than out here, or like how do you feel about that?
No, this is my hometown, so I feel like everything's gonna start here. But I know that process is gonna lead us to a whole bunch of places. So
it's not gonna end here.
Got you.
Yeah, it's not gonna end here.
What would you say would be one of the biggest stadiums you would like to perform at?
I say the arena, not the arena, the fucking
I'm gonna be 1,000 with you, brother. Niggas like us, we don't know the names and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, are you talking about the radio?
You know
I mean the
radio. He don't know either.
Allegiant.
Yeah. I feel like because that's putting the city on too.
Yeah, for
Once
sure.
you can make it in there and perform, it's over. You already made it.
Not even if. When we do that, I'm boy.
Do y'all feel like it's really important to like to set your base in your city? Like, cause you know other people they're like, oh, I gotta go over here to make it. I gotta go to Vegas to make it. Do y'all feel like it's very important to make it in your city before you go make it anywhere else?
I feel like it's possible to do it in any way as long as you, like, if you make a plan for it and you apply that pressure, you could do it anyway. There's different motives. Nobody does.
What y'all over there talking about?
I was gonna say, Riz, I'm not gonna lie. For me personally, Riz, I'm not gonna lie, Riz. I don't see myself blowing up in Vegas like all Vegas stuff. I see somewhere else blowing me up, turning me up. You know,
why
actually. For me, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of times people get love from everywhere else before their own city, and so usually what happens is somebody else gonna really come around and be genuine with you and put you on, and once that happens, like if you think about it, ATL like one of the best places for music and stuff like that. You feel me? So it's like just little things like that, and so then from there, once people from your city start hearing about, oh, you out here doing then that's when they start, oh, like, I heard you was there.
Yeah.
Niggas see us doing our shit, they already giving us our flowers.
In the city, though. And
so
that's
wait till we start traveling. Wait till we start
love.
showing our ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real talk.
Why do you feel like it's important to make it in your state?
I think, like, when I was explaining that, like, I'm trying to say, like, it's different for everybody. So some people, they're going to make it in their city that they came up in because that was the direction they took to blow up. Because you have to strategize. You don't just go out there and make music and then like, oh, I'm just going to blow it randomly. You have to strategize. This takes a lot of mind.
Yeah.
So even them rappers that be acting stupid that are famous, Kodak, I don't know, I'm trying to call you out. They're not stupid. It's an image they're putting up. You know what I'm saying? You can't be stupid in this industry. It don't, like...
I don't know. It's a lot of stupid people.
There definitely is, but there's smart people behind them, though.
Yeah, or that, too, yeah. Right, but somebody smart has to be in the mix.
Right,
like,
so knowing that, do you rather... Somebody got there. Knowing that, do you rather be the smart person that takes control of your career, or, like, do you, like, prefer, like, to know, like, you know, to know what's going on, but rather have somebody like taking care of all your stuff for you?
I want to always have full control of my life. Always. Like,
that person is the Lord.
Yeah. I might have somebody help, like, when we get to a point where, like, social media managing and things like that, maybe. But when it comes to music and just me, myself, like, I'm always going to be in control. I'll have people giving me guidance. I'll take advice and things like that, but I get the final say. You know what I mean?
So when it comes to, like, signing to a major record label, because they would like to, like, all right, CEMI, now we're in control. How are you going to feel about that?
I'll never take anything that deteriorates my morals. So if there's I don't care if they're offering me $1 million like on the spot type stuff. If it's telling me stop, but if they're telling me that I can't be me or I can't do what I want or I don't have the freedom, like, you know what I'm saying, like, then I don't want it. I don't want it.
Right. So, like, you would rather just stay independent for the rest of your career if it came down to that?
Shit.
I'd rather be independent than sell my life away, sell my soul.
You think that's what it is, selling your soul?
I think selling your soul is... It's there's a lot to it, but overall, I think it's signing your rights away to your life and your freedom of doing what you want with yourself and saying what you want and expressing your soul. Like, would
you take a couple years of somebody controlling your life, maybe 2 to 3 years, just to say, like, all right, now I'm where I need to be in the position to take care of my own career, take care of my people around me? Would you sacrifice those 3 years to be able to be independent after that and, like, take full control of your career?
If I had someone read into it for me, you know what I'm saying, and, like, make sure it's valid and they're not trying to take control of my personal life or, like, what I say, my freedom of speech and things like that, then I'll do that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do 3 years. Maybe like 2, maybe 1.5. Like,
Got you. Okay. Hey, well, it's gonna be tough for y'all to pick her up, dog.
I know my worth. You feel me? Somebody gonna give me.
It's only the family killed.
So what about y'all, man? Y'all, what y'all talking about over there?
They whispering and shit. Conversing.
What y'all talking about? What about y'all? What about y'all, huh? What if somebody wanted to sign y'all for that $1 million right now?
No.
No?
Fuck them.
No.
Fuck them.
Why?
Because I got longevity in this shit. You hear me? My face card is going to be everywhere. I'm not worried about no money. Because if I was worried about money right now, if you really want to be honest, if niggas really want to be 1,000, if we was worried about money right now, we talented enough to charge niggas for features.
100%.
I ain't charging niggas for shit.
100%.
You feel me? And I ain't paying a nigga for shit. Like we talked about last time.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to pay what you weigh. You got to get to where you want to. Of course, that's investing. But as far as paying a nigga, I'm talking about paying a nigga. Not investing.
So what you talking about, like feature wise, or
features?
Just like,
I'm talking about like Simi was saying, have a motherfucker. I'm not splitting no 10% of shit because I don't got 2 pennies to rub together right now. So you're not finna portray, I could take you and put you up here when it's like I could do that myself. Of course, it's gonna take a little longer.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to take that. What we say. Slow and steady win a race. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I ain't worried about no
right.
coins.
So you're right. So being independent takes a lot.
It's hard in general. Like if you don't do shit with your life and you just let yourself rot, like, you know what I'm saying, and you don't do nothing or have any aspirations, like that's gonna be hard. Like it's not easy to be in that position,
right?
But it's not gonna be easy to get where you're supposed to be either. It takes dedication. So it's really mentality.
Life is hard,
right? And right. And like I was saying, being independent, it really takes a lot. It's financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Why I say that is because this game is a very expensive game. You get what I'm saying? You have music videos, you have studio time, you have shows. A lot of these shows, if you want to get on the right show, it costs. You get what I'm saying? So it costs, right? Okay. Pull the money out. It costs. They about to get us on another show soon.
It's gonna be honest. So we can talk about me.
But you know what though? Like even getting a song with a big artist, what do y'all feel about that? Because you know that could really boost your. You can go from a nobody this month to next month. You pay for a huge feature, and like that really takes you to the top.
See now, look now. I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to answer nobody, but like. It's the narrative of it. So it's like I'm not paying a nigga for a feature on the hopes of like he's gonna make me. I'm paying a nigga for a feature because I want to work with him. You feel me? So like whatever happens, of course, and I'm not stupid. We're not stupid to the fact that okay, I could pay this person, get this outcome. I could pay this person a little bit more and get this outcome. So of course, but we're not on no chasing cloud. We're not on no okay. I want to pay this guy because he's gonna get me here. I want to, like you said, she fuck with Y&J. So motherfuckers gonna try to get that Y&J feature.
I need that.
I know that a Drake feature could take a nigga out of here, but I'm not finna save up 1 million coins trying to get it. Yeah, if it happened, it happened. But you know what I'm saying?
100%.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put y'all on that Y&J feature. If you want it, it's like 2K. Just 1.5. It depends on the day.
2K for Y&J?
Yeah.
It's 2K for his feature?
He could be like, no, it's not.
I think it changes because I had seen the post because I followed his manager because I'm telling you I'm into this. I'm manifesting.
Right. Okay.
He don't like a couple of my stories.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. So okay. Cool. So knowing what y'all know now, right, and knowing where y'all want to end up with this music, what happens when y'all become the top dog and there's somebody like y'all climbing the top and maybe they want to work with y'all, right? But listen, but they're like, oh, we ain't trying to pay for their feature. Y'all know y'all worth at this point, right? Yeah. And y'all know, like, no, these features got to get paid for if you want to work with me. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel? Would y'all nah, just off the love, I got you. Yeah. Just off the strength, I got you.
Yeah. Because you can't say yes to everybody, especially when you're at that level.
You're going to water yourself down.
But if I hear something and I hear the potential in their voice, then I'll help them. I'll put them on. Because I would have wanted that before I made it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But what if I come to you with my sad story like, Sammy, like, I've been through a lot. I've been looking at you ever since. Like,
but your ass though.
But I'm bullshit.
I was going to drop.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, no disrespect. But I'm not putting my voice on a song if they don't sound good. Like,
okay.
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas don't know.
I'm just being real. Like,
got you. And the reason why I bring this up is because one day there are gonna be people that's looking up to you guys. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I would never want them to look back and be like, but they didn't really want to pay their way in the game. They just thought like, oh, blah blah blah, like we don't need no features or anybody. We ain't trying to work with nobody and stuff like that, right? Because you know how people manipulate the internet and how they take certain things. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to guys, like well, I know y'all probably just answered it just now. Y'all said like, well, I don't know, because y'all was talking, but you said you would or you wouldn't, like you'll reach out and be like, yeah,
I would,
you'll reach out.
But I'm saying like if I don't see their potential in their voice, like I'm
got
not
you.
gonna.
Okay, so yeah. So you wouldn't work with just anybody, just off the strength, okay, or not just off the strength, just because like. When it comes to the professionalism, I'm pretty sure you're talking about, right? Like when it comes to the professionalism, you want them to be serious about their craft. You want them to actually sound good, and that's when you work with.
Like I said, I'm big on energy, so if I can hear the potential, then I'll work with you. But if I don't hear nothing from it, it's not giving me anything 100%. Unless you're paying me for the future. No, I'm sorry.
100%. Speedy, you've been quiet, man. How you feel over there right now?
Man, I'll be playing the background. I'll be doing my own stuff.
Just off everything we just went over and spoke about, what's your input on that on a situation like that?
It goes down to if I rock with you, then it's always been that way. Like it's always been me wanting to show love and getting that love back. So if it was right and I was like, okay, I rock with you, like I could see you send me something and I rock with it, I'm gonna get on it just because I want to do it. Like it has nothing to do with like money at that point. It's just because I like music. So at the end of the day, it's more so about the passion than anything else for real. So doing that, and then I can't rock with everybody though. Like even if it was a big name, if they were to send me something and I'm like, I can see myself being like I don't see myself in on this or doing it justice. Like if I don't feel like I can do the song justice, I'm not gonna get on it.
Got you.
So that's more so what it boiled down to. But
what do y'all feel about the guys that's out there right now? Maybe that we've worked with, or maybe is gonna be able to work with. What do you feel about them charging for features right now? Like
this shit is crazy.
Yeah. Like like the guys that's blowing up, or like maybe they're like they're big enough to be charging for a feature, but what do you feel like when they're like, oh, this amount, we're doing a hook right now, this amount for verse, whatever? How do y'all feel about that type
of? Get that money. Well, I ain't gonna do it.
I was gonna say you might not be getting it out of me.
Is that something that y'all would want to do, like being in a bigger position? Like,
of course, to a certain extent, like that's where, as far as our idols, I'd say like motherfuckers don't look up to no mainstream artists. We ain't looking up to no Chris Browns. Of course, they make good music, but our type of demographic of people, that's where the money is for real. You feel me? I could sit back and knock out a feature. Features is really quicker to make in our perception, for real. You go gravitate, especially if that energy is there. So niggas could sit back in the house, and let's just hypothetically, let's say I'm charging on the low end right now $50 a feature. If I knock out 10 features, nigga, what? I can call off work for a week. I'm cool.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Working for
and I asked that why, because eventually this becomes a job. You get what I'm saying?
That's
eventually y'all want this stuff y'all want to make money from this. Get me? Eventually it's okay to be really nice, to be cool, to be, want to work with everybody and get along. But eventually this becomes a job. This becomes your career. Everybody's getting older. We want to make a living off of this eventually, right? Because eventually you don't want to just do this for fun for the rest of your life. You get me? I would say I don't even want to do this for fun for the next 2-3 years. You get me? I'm getting older. I'm probably older than all of y'all. Wait, hold on. Y'all not too far away from me, but I'm probably I'm 5 years older than Speedy, I think.
Y'all
6.
all old heads.
Yeah, right. So wait, hold on. You ain't too far away from them too.
No, don't worry. Keep
20.
You about to be 21, right? Right. So what I'm saying is, man, right? So all I'm saying is to eventually this becomes a business. So great episode so far, man. Great episode so far, man. Love the energy, love the vibes. Have there ever been any moment at all where you kind of feel like, damn, is this worth it?
Hell yeah.
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 And then you know what?
A long time.
Snap right out that motherfucker.
Literally. It's been a minute. I've been real motivated, and once I got motivated, it hasn't went away.
Oh, it hasn't went away.
I literally had a moment last night. And you know what happened? Speedy said, "Get up out your head, bros. Ain't nothing up in there for you." I got right the fuck up out there.
What was that moment like?
It was just a quick little sporadic thought of like discouragement and shit like that.
Literally.
That's all.
Why?
That's all. Honestly, I don't even know. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you. Of course, like realism. You know, you got certain shit. Put it to like this, like how many motherfuckers go to the NBA for real? So how many people gonna blow up off?
So it's kind of like how many people actually make it with this for real?
And personally, that's nothing but me having personal, humbling conversations with myself. That's what I look at it like because at the end of the day, motherfuckers will get in our position and get way big headed than we are. Like we pop our shit because it's like y'all been sleeping, so now let me really put it in y'all face. But like motherfuckers will get in our position and start trying to charge for features, trying to act like they bigger than they are. Right. And it's like, nigga, I just seen you at work and you like, nigga, you just try to get an eighth for $20. Like, come on now, brother. Like you the biggest. Like, come on. So it'd be stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like real.
Yeah, where they do that?
Come on, like what, brother? You want some dust?
At the bottom of the bag.
But like,
people used to sell shake like that though. Y'all know?
5 sack. You get a 5 sack.
My mama told me about that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She said my mama told that. That was me and Speedy days. Shake day. Yeah.
Wait.
Why? You smoke the shake, bro.
Right. So having moments like those, how did you overcome that?
I got a little bit more. Just my upbringing brought me a little bit more tougher skin. So personally, I've always dealt with discouragement and shit like that. Just whether it's from your personal, whether it's from family, whether it's from your people, and it's not even on no like people down talking to you, but for an aspect of like you may think of somebody like as your idol or somebody that to make proud, right? And you do something that you accomplish something like, oh mom, I made my first song, or oh hey brother, check this out, or go look at this, and not even on no they shit on it or nothing like that, but they just simply don't give you the reaction that you would give them or the reaction that you expected. And that could be discouraging. So like you go through that a lot of times in life, you know, and you start to realize you got people like that's in your inner circle, whether it's your family, the people that's been around you, seeing you do all this shit, and then you got a motherfucker like, oh, I just met Simi at this show. Bro, no, you're really hard as fuck. Like, damn near about to snatch my arm out. Like, no, bro, you're really hard. Like, we gotta work. Like, and it's like my own kinfolk and them won't even post my shit. You feel me? So it's like, you know, and it's like I said, it's all just a humbling experience of like, you know what?
Right.
It's not that deep for one, and then for two, it's like I said, I got 3 other people that done swiped up on my story today alone, saying, bro, you're hard, keep doing your shit. Or just random people DMing me, texting me like, bros, you been on a good run, do your shit, bros, keep doing your shit, I'm proud of you and shit. So it's like, what the fuck, what am I talking about? And get that shit right about your head.
You know what he talked about? He talked about what I was talking about. You don't get love from your city, bro. It happens somewhere else.
Right.
It's all.
And you would think like it would be your immediate family that would want to support you.
Exactly.
But they're not gonna see it how everybody on the outside will, because they see you grow up. They see you for your childhood and who you were as you got older.
Right.
But we're at that point now where we're who we are, and sometimes they not gonna see it until it's too late, till we already got there.
They think like, oh, you still doing that little rap shit, like you still doing that little play, like no, mom, like nah, brother, like
they're so easy to downplay, and
you know, like
right,
you still doing a little rapping thing, you still do rapping,
and you know what's the craziest part about that is they see how many people have made it off of this path and doing exactly what you guys are doing, what we're all doing, following the same step, the same procedure, and instead of them like keep going, you got this, because your family is your biggest support. They should be, right? They would rather go support the person that they don't know, already out there, already made it, will never see their comment or their support, will never care about it, instead of really like coming together as a unit and be like, we need to support Semi, we need to support Zay, we need to support Speedy. They're onto something great right now, right? They're onto something great right now, and they're not losing nothing from doing that. It takes 2 seconds to share something. It takes like 10 seconds to comment something. It takes 1 second to like one. And the fact that they scroll through our things, they see our story, they're on social media every day. The fact that they don't even click that like button, it should tell you a lot about people.
The one that killed me is when you send it to them on the DM, and instead of going liking the post, they like the message. Like, nigga, what? Like, nigga, right. I clearly said like, comment, share. Nigga didn't just like the message. Right,
and it really sucks, man, because that should be like our biggest support, system right there. Like, that just your immediate circle and your immediate family, But like you said, like, the fact that they don't support you now, they're gonna come back later, and then when you decide to be like, oh, it's good, I don't need your support now.
You want to know what phrase got me through that? What he described? Because there's always gonna be people in the background who are just like, she reaching, you know what I'm saying? But I thought to myself, like, everything's impossible until somebody does it for the first time.
100%.
So it's like at the end of the day, you could think what you want to think, but I could feel it within myself. So what you think doesn't matter.
100%.
And that goes for everything. Like, not just music.
Like, one of us just might be the first out of our family to become millionaires.
We all are.
100%.
Literally.
100%.
I see it. I see you too.
Like, yeah, of course, and like, that's what they don't get. They don't see what we see, and it's the craziest thing ever. Because, and I understand, like, God gave us our vision, right? He gave it to us, but damn, if you like, I don't know what type of vision they have on the outside or anything like that, but if somebody in front of me with a vision that look like they're about to be a celebrity or famous or whatever, I want to support that. I'm like, you're right in front of me. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I can see it. Like,
right. 100%. Like, and then if I can't see your vision, I want to really see where you about to head with this. I really want to see what you about to do with this. So yeah, man. So that's so important. So if y'all watching this and listening, please start supporting. And you know what?
Help.
We don't even have to beg for the support. Because, like they said earlier, my biggest support, like, I did have family who back then was supporting me and, like, coming up. But I believe, like, it was support for the wrong reason. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I believe it was support, like, when they wanted to turn up. Or, like, when they, when they wanted something to do type stuff. It wasn't that every day, like, oh, share, like, oh, yeah, my brother's going to be the biggest, or my sister's going to be the biggest, or my cousin's going to be, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it wasn't like that. It was just whenever it's beneficial for them, so
just support us,
right? And then you know what another thing is, like, oh damn, how long you gonna be doing that for?
Yeah,
you still doing that?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make music until I can't. I don't got a voice no more.
God ain't make Earth in one day.
Exactly.
So you know what though? That comes to my next question. It's like, how long do y'all plan on doing this? How long is it? Do y'all plan on doing this to where y'all realize, like, damn, like, okay,
I'm already getting older.
You get me? like, damn, I'm 35, I'm 40 now. Do I keep going?
We're gonna that's not even a question I have in my head, because I know by that point we're already gonna be there. The only people that are thinking like that are the ones that are failing. We're not gonna fail. That's what I need all of y'all to understand. We're not gonna fail. I don't lose. I might lose temporarily, but you can't get me, bro. I'm gonna win, bro. This is my world. Like,
inspirational.
I'm just saying, like, I be humble, but you feel me? Like, I'm gonna win.
Right. Let the energy, let the vibe.
I don't care.
I ain't gonna cry.
What are you saying fuck me for?
Right. So I hear you, Simi. I hear you 100%, man. Love the energy, love the vibes, and you know what? Just a great episode overall. I'm glad you guys just came out, man, and answered every question. You know, even all the punches and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, you know, off camera, man, I do it for a reason. You know, I really do believe in y'all. I 100% believe in y'all, man, and I don't want to see y'all make the wrong moves and take the wrong step and do the wrong things. You feel me? Because we're not perfect. Yeah. We will fuck up. Put it up in, you get what I'm saying? We will. As much as we want to do right, as much as we want to take that good path, stay on that good path, along the way there are going to be a lot of shit that we encounter along this journey, okay? Because we're just getting started. Every single one of us. I know I've been doing this stuff for a while, but I feel like I'm just getting started. You know,
bullshit makes you see clearly, though.
It does. It does. 100%. I feel like everything that we've been through and encountered and endured, like we took it in, we ran with it, and we learned from it. You get me 100%. So, man, thank you guys for stopping by. You know, thank you guys for really stopping by. A fantastic episode. If there's anything else that we missed that you guys want to mention to the audience and everything like that,
pop it, sis.
Just look, thank you so much. You feel me? If you tapping in and you got this far, then I love you, because that means you love us, and I love who loves me. Okay.
Come on now, that was the one right there. Yeah. I love who loves me.
Exactly. But all I'm saying is I'm so grateful for all of this. I feel so much gratitude. I'm excited. I feel a whole bunch of energy. I know everybody feel it too. So let's turn this bitch up. And it's time to put Vegas on the map. Like, you know, like, I'm tired of, like, waiting. I'm getting impatient. So we need to, like, come on, guys.
It's okay. Patience is the key, right?
It is. It is.
Come on, guys.
But, hey, I'm
wait, hold on. What y'all over there mumbling? What?
No, go
say it with your chest.
Go ahead, bros. Go ahead. It's on you. It's on you.
I piggyback off what she said. Say shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, bros. The floor is yours now, bros.
Doobie.
Exactly. That's the thing.
You don't got nothing to wrap up with?
Oh, wrap up with Speedway, no way, you feel me? Doobie's on the Speedway. UST, United Shit Talkers, you feel me? We came together to pop our shit, you know? We stand alone, but together, you know, we bringing the unity back. Come on, brother.
What are you talking about?
You already know.
My turn. No, I just want to say, I mean, we got a couple of things.
Anyways, like I said,
no, we got a couple of things to. I want to put a little structure to some things, right? So, I would say that was yesterday. Yesterday, Speedy officially made his DistroKid account, so y'all can count on seeing my nigga on all platforms, not just SoundCloud, not just performing at shows. You're gonna see my nigga everywhere. Simi is in the process.
No,
she's in the process. You know what I'm saying? She's in the process right now.
I gotta tell y'all something. I forgot. I was gonna tell y'all earlier. Let us know something. Okay, so when I drop this album, guess what it's gonna be called, guys?
Oh shit!
What's
it gonna be called, bro? Because we don't even know what it's gonna be called.
When I tell you, just the cemetery.
The cemetery.
The
cemetery, man. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, man.
So, hold on. I want to leave, but like I can't leave on that note.
Oh yeah, we're not.
Go explain the cemetery. What's that gonna be about?
So I'm not gonna lie. Inspiration.
Yeah.
He started calling me cemetery. I don't know why. But then like we started talking about albums and all that. We were talking about our projects and the conversation of what am I gonna call this motherfucker came up.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I kept hearing him call me that. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna call this bitch the cemetery because everything I put in here, whether it's goofy or it's like emotional, it's all things that I felt in the past. And once I put it in the song, the emotion's gone. I don't feel it no more. So it's the cemetery.
So it's kind of like dead weight that you
but it's
buried.
Beautiful. It's art now.
There's pressure on our chest. We can get it off.
Damn.
And now I can listen to it, and it's just all art to me. It doesn't make me feel bothered. Like, you know, the cemetery. I'll go visit it.
Hey, look, so, I'm just saying, man, all my bets are on these guys. The creativity is there. The skills is there. The what are we announcing?
Can I announce it? Come on, okay.
Wait. He said, nah.
We're going back to some structure, right? We're going back to some structure. You know what I'm saying? So, right.
Before you do that, just real quick.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yo Man is gonna be the first single I drop on that.
Come on.
Pre-order start tomorrow, April 30th, and then it's gonna be available May.
Everywhere. Tell your mama.
I think May 8th, whatever next Friday is.
Tell your mama and your mama.
Yo Man. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. You know what I mean? I was gonna say, nigga, what? Okay, yeah. So, Yo Man, after that, Disrespect, We're gonna turn my nigga Speedy up, man. 2 singles coming, straight heat. Like I said, you heard them before, but you gonna hear them everywhere now. And after that, we're gonna turn y'all up. We just turn the oven up. You know what I'm saying? It's on simmer at that point. After that, we're gonna go ahead and hit y'all with the full cook. We're gonna drop Doobies on the Speedway. Right after Doobies on the Speedway. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully by that point, Doobie season will be ready. You know what I'm saying? If not, maybe Cemetery. And if after that, we're going to vice versa. You know what I'm saying? The Cemetery. Seminary, because it's getting scary. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I love about it, though?
I be hella fly like a fish.
You know what I love about it? That little Young Money, they were just dropping mixtapes. And they made millions off of mixtape.
When they see my name,
we bringing back the Dap Piff era. What you know about that? I mean, we bringing back the Dap Piff era, the My Mixtape, the Spinrilla. We bringing burning that shit, MP3 converting that shit. You know what I'm saying? We bringing back that era, the DJ drama. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. UST, we gonna wrap this shit up, man.
Wait, Dap Piff. Wait, what's the LimeWire?
Yeah, LimeWire on me. All that shit.
We gonna bring a whole bunch of vibes back, but we gonna bring y'all some new ones too, though. That's the thing about it. Like, y'all ain't never seen no shit like this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, I'm all for it, man. I'm all freaking for it, man. What a beautiful episode, man. Shout out to Semi. Shout out to Speedy. Shout out to the Doobsters, man. Another beautiful episode. You feel me? On the May Revenue on Air podcast.
She talking about some other shit.
And we are out of here.